Hey everyone, welcome! My name's Anyway, and in today's video we'll be redesigning Yandere sim characters. More specifically, Ayano / Yanchan and Osana. Also, here's a quick disclaimer. I am by no means a professional character designer, so what I say or do to redesign these characters can be inaccurate. So you don't need to agree with my design choices, okay? Okay, I think we're good. Alrighty, I won't waste any more of your time, so let's get straight into these redesigns. When going into this, I knew barely anything about Yansim. So when this is finished, I'm actually going to go watch more videos to do more research for the next part of this series. But I think we should start talking about Yanchan now and her redesign. When redesigning Yanchan, I had one main idea of what I was going for. I wanted her to look more innocent, if that makes sense. Since in her original design, she already gives off off-putting vibes since her expression looks blank, but also shows that there's something she's hiding from others. An element about her original design that I wanted to keep in the redesign was the simplicity of her design and leaving her blank expression, which honestly really stands out. I ended up keeping the uniform the same, but I made her clothing, more specifically her sleeves, fit more loosely because the original uniform was quite literally just vacuum sealed on Ayano in the original. Also, why do all the girls have the exact same big boob, thick thigh body type, bro? It pisses me off quite a bit because it doesn't make the characters look or feel as unique. Like, yeah, all the characters have somewhat different senses of style, like different colors of hair and eyes and stuff like that. But come on, giving the characters different body types would elevate the design so much. But I guess we can't have nice things. Anyways, I also made her skirt longer because dress codes in Japanese schools tend to be quite strict. And I'd expect it to be strict at Academy considering it's apparently a prestigious school. So it would make sense for the dress code to require at least female students to wear longer skirts and clothing that's not tight-fitting like in the original. Like clothes that actually just don't look like the original. Also, one thing I literally just realized is that the uniforms that the students at Academy use are not high school styled uniforms. They are middle school ones. Oh, brother. I'm not going to fix Ayano and Osana's redesigns, even though I just found out that their uniforms are not high school uniforms. I don't care. We are sticking to the ones they have, and we're calling it a day. Even though it's probably not that noticeable, I decided to make Ayano's ponytail lower because it felt like it made her stand out less, which is what I was going for. I ended up making Ayano have scars on her hands and wrists and also gave her some bandages on her left hand and on both of her legs. I imagined her having the scars from maybe testing how sharp a knife really was or something. And then the bandages are there because of her getting more recent cuts. I ended up getting rid of her thigh-high socks and gave her knee socks. I think they look way better. Honestly, they look way better than those stupid black thigh-highs. Those actually really pissed me off. When coloring Ayano's uniform, I was going to change the blue to a bluish black, but ended up changing it back to blue because it just looked better as blue. And I'm not sure if you can tell, but I made the red on her bow a bit pinkish. I don't know why, it just looked really nice to me, so that's why I added it. And her hair is pretty much the same color as well as her shoes and as well as her socks. And overall, her color palette remained the exact same as the original. But I did end up making her skin less vibrant because I thought it added on to her like character trait of being, is it apathetic? I think it's apathetic, right? I'm pretty sure it's apathetic. Oh yeah, by the way, I actually made 2 versions of Ayano. The other version of her has blood on her clothing and her eyes look empty. I couldn't help myself, okay? I just wanted to make that version of her because, I mean, because why not, okay? Well, that's it for Ayano. Now it's time for Osana. If I'm being honest, Osana's redesign was my favorite out of the 2 for this video. I don't know what it was, but I really liked how I designed her. So some things I straight up just kept about her were her socks and her big pigtails. Those things made her silhouette interesting in the original, so I kept them. And for her uniform, I did the exact same thing I did for Yan-chan for Osana. Loose-fitting uniform with long loose sleeves and a long skirt. I also gave her knee socks because I really don't like her thigh highs. Thigh-high polka dot stockings just look so off and a bit ugly. Don't attack me, please. Anyways, I was going to make her hair more of a brown color at first, but then I ended up changing it back to her iconic red hair because it's just too iconic. Sorry. Oh, and I made her eyes blue because why not? Red hair looks nice with blue eyes. And since she had a bow in the original design, I kept it, but instead of just 1 bow, I made it 2, and now they hold up her pigtails instead of the scrunchie she had before. It didn't look that nice to me before, so I switched them out for bows. I wasn't planning on having her socks still have the polka dot pattern, but I ended up changing my mind. Sure, white socks wouldn't have looked bad, but those socks really let you know who Osana is. And as much as I hate the socks the rivals have, they do a pretty good job making the rivals look more distinct from each other. Unfortunately, I didn't make another version of Osana just like I did for Ayano, but I couldn't think of anything. So there's Osana in all her glory, ready for senpai. Now here's a final showcase of the 2. I hope you guys like the designs. Tell me what you think of them in the comments. Well, that's the end of the new...